और वो शिव और शक्ति का जो साइकिल है, इट्स लाइक इन यिन एंड यांग। वो डिस्ट्रक्ट करती है, ये कंस्ट्रक्ट करती है, ये क्रिएट करती है। सो इट्स लाइक लिटरली अ साइकिल ऑफ व्हाइट एंड ब्लैक। द ब्लैक इज ईटिंग द व्हाइट इज ईटिंग द ब्लैक। आप तब तक वो रीबर्थ के साइकिल में फंसे रहोगे जब तक आपकी सोल ने उस चीज से असेंड नहीं कर लिया हो। यार मैरिज ना सिर्फ सोसाइटी को एक स्ट्रक्चर देने के लिए एक यूनिट बनाई गई है। दे आर फ्रॉम द लोअर कास्ट ऑफ द सोसाइटी एंड दे वर बैंड to enter certain temples in their locality. So a lot of people who have gone through certain kind of depression, there are people who have gone through a lot of abuse in their life. They have found solace in getting tattoos. But if the place is choosing you, you can't help it. And मुझे लगता है कि मनाली में रहने के लिए Manali has to choose you. I have seen a lot of people coming there with a lot of money, having like these big business plans, and they could not even sustain for a year. वो शाम को he took me to that place, and that house was like really spooky because वो पूरे lockdown में I think it was shut down, and it's an old wooden house, right? So it's very rustic. And that house, like वो मुझे देखते से मुझे ऐसा लग गया कि what अगर ये किसी ढंग के बंदे के हाथ में होगा, this house has a lot of scope. It's so beautiful. I grew up in a very orthodox Rajput family, and my mother was very 100% sure that it's gonna be a boy, and that's when I came, and I came with a disappointment. So I came.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to a brand new episode of Scene क्या है, Wander On का अपना travel podcast. नाउ आई एम वेरी श्योर आप लोगों ने ज़िंदगी ना मिलेगी दोबारा देखी होगी। उसमें एक वो मोमेंट आता है ना जब ऋतिक स्कूबा डाइव करके वापस ऊपर आता है एंड ही हैज़ अ लिटिल टीयर इन हिज आईज। सो देयर इज़ अ मोमेंट ऑफ रियलाइजेशन वहाँ पे, है ना। एंड जब आलिया स्पीति जाती है हाईवे में तो वहाँ पे भी उसको रियलाइज़ होता है कि यार मुझे शायद यहीं पे ही रह जाना है। सो देर इज़ दिस थिंग विद ट्रैवल कि आप शायद सिर्फ फिजिकली कोई जगह एक्सप्लोर नहीं करते हो, देर इज़ ऑल्सो अ जर्नी दैट यू टेक इनवर्ड्स. There are some realms that you explore on this journey which you thought were never possible in the first place. तो आज का episode कुछ इसी around पे है, exploration both outside and inside. So with me for today's episode is a very special guest who is on one such artistic journey. She is a professional tattoo artist, an art facilitator, and also a homestay owner in Manali. So please welcome Veronica. Hi Veronica, welcome to Scene क्या है.
Hi Nancy, thank you.
So मैंने एक छोटी सी इंट्रोडक्शन आपकी दे दी है, बट आई एम वेरी श्योर कि देयर इज़ अ लॉट टू यू दैट ऑफ कोर्स वी विल गेट टू नो ड्यूरिंग द एपिसोड, बट एक छोटा सा इंट्रोडक्शन आप अपनी तरफ से ऑडियंस को प्लीज़ दे दीजिए.
Okay, I'll try. So my name is Sujata Singh, basically, also known as Radha, also known as Veronica. So my journey with Veronica started as I moved to Manali and I became a tattoo artist at the age of 29. And since then it has been a journey inwards as well as outwards. And the more I go inward, I realize the outside world expands more and more.
Okay.
So currently I'm working as a tattoo artist, an art facilitator, and running a small homestay. At the same time, I think I'm a student of life and I would love to stay the same as much as possible. And yeah, and I think the more I'm growing older in life, let's say, I think I'm not very much attached to any labels as well.
Wow.
So yeah, we'll come around that. I think maybe later in the conversation.
This is going to be a very interesting conversation, Veronica.
Yeah, I think I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you so much.
I'm assuming कि you're a 90s child, right?
I'm an 80s child.
Oh बाप रे, but स्लैम बुक तो आपके में भी एग्जिस्ट करती होंगे, है ना? So जब मैं स्कूल में थी तो we used to have these slam books and क्या बनोगे बड़े होके? I want to become a teacher. I want to become a scientist.
I want to become a model, an actress, and slowly an architect. I grew up in a very orthodox Rajput family.
Okay.
And because my parents, like, they had a really struggling life. They were the first generation who moved from a very small village in Uttar Pradesh to Bhopal just before my birth. So I was the first child who was born in a city.
Okay.
So I think that got into my head, maybe.
Okay.
I was very different. I was very different since the very beginning. And I used to think that there is something wrong with me. जब आपके आसपास 10 लोग एक जैसे हैं और आप थोड़े से भी अलग हो, so it's very easy to have those
Doubts.
self doubts that there is something wrong with me. And I tried, Nancy, you won't believe, I tried each and everything like within my control to fit in, but nothing worked for me. And बोलते हैं ना किसी किसी के अंदर की जो आवाज़ होती है ना वो इतनी लाउड होती है that you can't suppress it. And I did a conventional studies. I tried doing a conventional job also. और मैं बहुत ठीक थी उसमें. I was earning good like before becoming a tattoo artist. But कहते हैं ना कभी कभी God का plan जो होता है वो आपके लिए कुछ अलग ही होता है. And to manifest that, God will break down you into pieces also sometimes. Like as a human being, you are here to live 100% to your not moral मैं बोलूँगी क्योंकि morality के बड़े अलग अलग tangents हैं, but we all have a spiritual duty to be fulfilling here. That's where our dharma and karma comes in the picture. So we are supposed to be doing it with our 100% intent, with our 100% heart into it. And उसके बाद जो होगा वो देखा जाएगा. फिर उसके बाद आप control नहीं कर सकते.
I think that's a very beautiful approach to life, and it gave me a little insight of, as you said, have like even as a child you were kind of inclined towards an artistic side of it, and you tried to fit in, but it did not happen.
मैं 2.5 साल की थी, मैंने तब से स्कूल जाने की जिद करना स्टार्ट कर दिया था, बिकॉज मुझे शायद ना घर से बाहर निकलने का, मुझे घर से भागने का शौक था. मैं घर से निकलने के बहाने ढूंढती रहती थी. तो
स्पिरिचुअल गीत एवरीवन मैं तो भाग रही हूँ 2.5 साल से.
मुझे बाहर की दुनिया बहुत अच्छी लगती थी. अपने कजन के साथ साइकिल चलाना, 5-5 घंटे साइकिल चलाना, घर से निकलने के छोटे छोटे बहाने ढूंढना. आई स्टिल रिमेंबर, आई थिंक आई वाज 6 or 7 years old. मैंने ना अपने रूम से एक रुमाल गिरा दिया था नीचे. एंड आई टोल्ड माई मॉम कि मैं वो रुमाल उठाने जा रही हूँ. मैंने रुमाल पता नहीं उठाया मुझे नहीं पता, बट मैं निकल गई. मैं किसी के घर पहुंच गई थी वहां से. आई वाज एन एक्सप्लोरर सिंस आई वाज अ किड. Yeah.
But that must have been too much of a trouble for the parents.
Of course, they went through a lot of trouble. I gave them a very, very hard time. I was not the easiest kid to deal with, and especially being a female, because so the village that my parents come from, that village is still very backwards, like बहुत ही ज़्यादा पिछड़ा हुआ है. like hardcore patriarchal structure is there. So my parents, they already had 3 daughters, then they had a son, and when he was like 2.5 years of age, he died. He could not survive. And that's when they moved to Bhopal, because their life became like really hard in the village, and their own family was not very kind to them. एंड ऑफ कोर्स जब आप जिस एनवायरनमेंट में रहते हो आप उसी का एक प्रोडक्ट बन जाते हो, राइट. सो आई थिंक माई पेरेंट्स आर ऑल्सो फ्रॉम दैट थॉट प्रोसेस कि आपको लड़का होना ही चाहिए. एंड दैट्स व्हेन दे प्लान्ड फॉर अनदर किड, एंड माई मदर वॉज वेरी 100% श्योर दैट इट्स गोना बी अ बॉय. ठीक है. She was nurturing a boy, and that's when I came, and I came with a disappointment. So and now it makes me laugh कि wow, मतलब surprise, उनको पता ही नहीं था कि ये क्या हो गया. So my grandmother, she started crying in the hospital. My बुआ started crying in the hospital. और फिर वो डॉक्टर आया, डॉक्टर ने भगा दिया उन लोगों को कि भागो आप लोग, क्या कौन से ज़माने से हो. उसको नहीं पता था कि वो सच में उस ज़माने से हैं. सो मेरे ऊपर ना एक बचपन से बड़ा, क्योंकि मुझे पता चल गया था 5-6 साल की एज तक दैट माय पेरेंट्स वर एक्चुअली ट्राइंग फॉर अ बॉय.
यू गेट टू नो द स्टोरीज एंड द कन्वर्सेशंस.
पता चलता है, सुनाई दे रहा होता है, आपको फील होता है. आई थिंक आई हैड दैट फीलिंग वाला जो क्वेश्चन था ना मेरे अंदर, वो बहुत छोटी सी एज से था. आई हैड क्यूरियोसिटीज, आई हैड क्वेश्चंस कि अच्छा मेरे भाई को जो है आप एक अलग तरीके से ट्रीट करते हो, आप मुझे अलग तरीके से ट्रीट करते हो. आप मुझे कहते हो कि मैं अपना खाना उसके साथ शेयर करूँ, उसको नहीं कहते हो आप मुझे अपने साथ खाना शेयर करें. सो देयर इज दिस डिफरेंस इन द अपब्रिंगिंग from a very early age that I started seeing and pinpointing. So those were like very difficult questions for my parents.
So how has your equation like developed with your parents? How is it transitioning?
So now I can say that we are like जो हमारा जो equation है, it's like peaceful.
Okay.
It's peaceful because now I treat them as kids. मुझे ये पता चल गया, देखो certain things they can never understand and never give me the kind of validation that I seeked as a kid. So now I have stopped seeking that validation.
Interesting. So now that you have reached to like a mindset where you're not seeking validation, right?
No.
But I'll speak for myself कि अभी like I recently turned 30 last year, ठीक है?
Congratulations.
And thank you.
Yeah,
And
you're in very wonderful times.
okay, okay. I'll discuss this after the show. What does that mean? Okay. But what I mean to ask is कि अब नॉर्म्स की बात कर रहे हैं, सोसाइटी की बात कर रहे हैं, तो इवन टर्निंग 30 वाज लाइक you're congratulating me, but it was not like the reaction that I had from my family, from my friends कि यार अभी तक शादी नहीं हुई है, शादी नहीं हुई है,
तुम्हारी
एज निकल गई, ऑफ शेल्फ से ही उतर गई हूँ मैं, पता नहीं क्या कौन सा शेल्फ है, पर मैं उतर गई हूँ उस चीज से. एंड देन अभी शादी नहीं हुई है तो बच्चे कैसे होंगे एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट. सो व्हाट इज योर ओपिनियन ऑन दैट नाउ दैट वी गॉट टू नो कि ओके यू आर एन 80s किड, मैं तो अपनी 90s किड की प्रॉब्लम बता रही हूँ. So what's your take on having a partner, life partner, or having kids? What's your take on that? What's your journey on that?
So journey Nancy, I'm so sorry.
कोई बात नहीं.
So Nancy, I love. ठीक है, मैं मतलब मुझे तो ऐसा लगता है मैं प्यार के लिए ही बनी हूँ और मैं प्यार से ही बनी हूँ और सब कुछ मेरी लाइफ में आई थिंक एवरीथिंग इज अबाउट लव ओनली. बट my opinion on marriage has changed with time, especially marriage. मुझे ऐसा लगता है मैरिज ओके यार लोग ना ट्रिगर हो सकते हैं बट ठीक है, इट्स ओके, हमारा काम ही है यार. मैरिज ना सिर्फ सोसाइटी को एक स्ट्रक्चर देने के लिए एक यूनिट बनाई गई है. ठीक है, जब तक आप शादी नहीं करोगे, आप बच्चे नहीं पैदा करोगे, सो इट्स अ वेरी स्टेट अफेयर, इट्स नॉट अ लाइफ अफेयर. मैरिज, वेडिंग्स, ठीक है. So I like the idea of having a partner because I think your partner, the way you grow as a human being in a partnership with an opposite sex in a romantic relationship, it's the most beautiful platform to grow basically. The way you mirror each other, nobody can do that for you. So that relationship has a very जो कहते हैं ना कि इम्पोर्टेंस तो उसकी है, बट मैरिज की इतनी ज्यादा इम्पोर्टेंस नहीं है. इट्स एन इंस्टीट्यूशन बेसिकली. वो स्टेट के लिए है, वो स्टेट के फायदे के लिए ही है मोस्टली, वो हमारे फायदे के लिए ज्यादा है नहीं, बिकॉज इट कम्स विद अ लॉट ऑफ रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस.
सो वेरोनिका, लाइक I would say कि your thoughts, of course it makes you very different from the current society that is prevalent अभी फिलहाल के लिए, है ना. So to be that different, to really go against the grain in your thought process, in your life choices, तो इसके लिए I'm very sure कि there needs to be a belief system in place that will aid you कि आप ये journey continue करो अपनी, है ना. So what is that belief system for you?
Faith. सबसे पहले तो faith होना बहुत ज़रूरी है. Faith in something bigger than you as well. For me, sometimes that becomes my art. Sometimes that becomes that entity that I call God. But it's not that कोई ऐसे मूर्ति नहीं है या कोई एक मूर्ति नहीं है. मुझे जिस टाइम जिस चीज़ से connected feel होता है मैं उससे ले लेती हूँ. And I think that's the whole beauty of becoming a student for life, that you're not constructing yourself. Like you're not restricting yourself, right? You're keeping yourself open because we know a lot of things, yet we don't know anything.
तो अभी तक वेरोनिका हमने आपकी पर्सनल जर्नी इन व्हाट मेड यू इन योर थॉट प्रोसेस एंड इन योर चॉइसेस, लाइक वी हैव डिस्कस दैट. तो बट आई नो फॉर वन कि फॉर एन आर्टिस्ट जो उनकी ये जर्नी होती है, यही इनके शायद कहीं ना कहीं काम में, इनके आर्ट में वो रिफ्लेक्ट होता है इन द वर्क दैट दे डू. सो हाउ डू यू थिंक कि all these thoughts that you have collected, अब ये कैसे उस आर्ट फॉर्म के थ्रू बाहर आ रहे हैं?
So that's very interesting, Nancy. That is also changing with time. So when I started back in 2017, so my art style was completely different. But as I'm exploring life and art more and more, my journey in terms of tattoos agar dekha jaye to it's kind of like really backward journey. So when I started with whatever was trending on Instagram, let's say, because that was my first exposure to tattoos. So I was more into the trending tattoos, what's popular and everything. But with my own personal journey, I'm realizing that I'm exploring a lot of different parts of this art world as well. And I'm realizing the older, the traditional tattoos, they hold life. They are actually true tattoos in true sense. So that's changing with time. I'm becoming more of a symbolism tattoo artist, more of generalized as well. Now I like the fact that it gives you a power to literally decorate somebody's body.
Right.
So I'm exploring that side of the art where I just want to make beautiful tattoos, strong in their expression.
Meaning,
You know what? Somewhere I'm not very keen on the meaning, like on that meaning wala part of tattoos, because meaning changes. Meaning आपका change होता है आपकी
And
life
it's
के-
interpretation.
And it's interpretation, right? And art should always be open for interpretation. मेरे लिए it's literally decoration of the body, and that's how I look at it. Aesthetics of it. Symbols मैं कैसे symbols collect करती हूँ. Let's say I went to Nepal back in 2018, and there was this tattoo convention, which is like one of the Southeast Asia's oldest tattoo convention, and like I get to see a lot of international tattoo artists working live on the skins, and it was very fascinating for me the way they were working actually. Let's say there was this entire human being standing in front of you, and they were considering the whole body as a canvas, and they were mostly creating freehand stuff. So that was very revolutionary for me. और वो मेरी जर्नी बिल्कुल स्टार्ट हुई थी. Like 2017 I became a tattoo artist, and 18 में मैं suddenly, तो वो मेरे लिए शॉक एंड थोड़ा डिप्रेसिंग बोथ था, बिकॉज आई वॉज ऑलरेडी 30, राइट? सो समवेयर I was thinking that I'm really I started very late, so
तो पीछे रह गए
मैं
race
पीछे
में,
रह गई हूँ. But that's when only like I met a very kind tattoo artist, and I really love him for what he said and what he is actually. He said that it's very inspiring, but I know it can be very depressing at the same time, as if he was reading my mind. And he's like, don't run away after an industry, because it's not about the industry. It has become like a tattoo industry.
Commercial,
Yeah, it has become like a commercial thing, and you know there is a lot of cutthroat competition here as well. He's like, but pave your own path, make your own industry, and that was like really, बोलते ना कि आपको पता होता है. Yeah, that was very enlightening, and that was very relieving also. कि because I started without anybody's support, my family's support was not there, right? मेरे लिए सब कुछ hit and trial था. Though and I met like really kind people who were very giving, who were very open for discussions, teaching as well. So तब आपको पता होता है कि what, you are at the right place at the right time, doing the right thing.
आपने डॉक्टर स्ट्रेंज देखी है क्या? वो ऐसे वो जाता है, वो नेपाल जाता है, और there is this place called Kamartaj in Nepal. So that happens to be his place where he discovers his magic and he becomes what he becomes. So Doctor Strange.
Okay, maybe. Yeah. Something was strange for sure. So that's when I discovered that whole different realm of art where they were considering the entire body as a canvas. They were doing like freehand stuff, and they were mostly working with black ink. So that got somewhere like imprinted on my consciousness, my heart and soul. Ki, wow, that was just beautiful. The simplicity of it. So as I'm growing old, I'm trying to create really simple stuff, but more beautiful. That's it.
You were talking about a tribe, right? That of a certain
the Ramnami tribe.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what's their story?
It's very interesting, and it makes me emotional sometimes. So these people are basically, they are from the lower caste of the society, and they were banned to to enter certain temples in their locality. So these people, what they did, they started writing Ram Naam on their entire body.
Okay.
So मुझे नहीं लगता, I like, मुझे recently तो नहीं पता. The last time I got to know about them, there were only 11 of them left in the tribe.
Okay.
And their entire bodies are tattooed with Ram Naam. They're like, we don't need your temple. Our God is inside of us. So this is such a big statement and big slap on their faces.
It's sort of a rebellion against.
It's a rebellion against the society for sure. Like, अब आप राम को हमसे कैसे निकालोगे? आपने राम से तो हमें तो अलग कर दिया.
Beautiful. Right, true.
So they are like from head to toe, they are tattooed and just Ram on their bodies. And a lot of people have like documented them and like studied about?
I have a doubt. I'm a tattoo virgin.
हाँ.
ठीक है. But ऐसी बात है कि मुझे
I see opportunity. You say virgin. Yeah.
But मेरे को बहुत टाइम से मेरे मन में तो है कि I want to get a tattoo done. I want to get a tattoo done. And of course, like I have traveled to places. So travel has also been a very integral part of my,
that's how we met.
an expression.
Yeah.
Yes. So, but I have never been able to come to a conclusion. I've never been able to, compile my thoughts and my feelings about it कि मुझे बनवाना क्या है. So I'm very sure कि बाकी लोगों को भी ऐसा होगा जो
बहुत सारे लोग आते हैं ऐसे.
आपके पास में आते होंगे. So what is your suggestion to them?
Yeah, again, it is something that you are going to carry on your body, right? So I will always suggest, and I think a lot of tattoo artists will definitely suggest you to come up with certain feeling, any emotion, anything for me to begin with. ठीक है? That's always the idea. Let's say you still don't have any thought process or anything, but you just want to get a tattoo done. That is still a commitment, right? Then a lot of tattoo artists, they have their flash designs. ठीक है? So you can go through their flash designs, you can check out their work, what they want to get done. And then if you feel some resonance with any design, pick that design. First of all, do your research. Go to a good tattoo artist. Go to a decent tattoo studio. Don't think about money, because when you can spend a lot of money on your bags, on your clothes, on your shoes, on your mobile phone, let's say, because with my personal experience, I've realized that good art is never cheap, and cheap art is hardly good. Because again, it's something that you're going to carry for the rest of your life, as
Especially
long as you
for
live.
something like tattoo.
Yes, a lot of people compromise on that part, and later on they regret big time. So always go for a good tattoo artist. So do your research well, and then go with a realistic expectation. So ये मत करो कि you know what, I want this style, but from this guy who does not even do that style.
Do that style. Okay. So you must know the
you
artist
must know
also.
the artist as well, and which is a very big part of the process. You know what? I started my journey as a very commercial tattoo artist. I used to have a shop in Manali, and it worked very well for me for the first 2 years. I enjoyed it, but I realized that there was hardly any connection with my clients. Sometimes I would not even remember their names. Sometimes I would not even ask their names. Because I was so busy making money. So that's when I realized that, you know what, I really love doing it. But I don't want to work as a commercial tattoo artist. I want to really create tattoos, and I want to create that relationship with each of my client. That's when I started eliminating a lot of things. I became a freelance artist, and now that's how I have a private tattoo studio.
So it's like your art work is on canvases across the globe. So that's how you can take it that way, right?
Yeah.
So it's special.
It's very special. And now, because I hear that from people. So now where I work, the private tattoo studio, I take hardly 1 or 2 appointments a day. So I'm giving my entire attention to that one person who is coming to get the tattoo done. Because now I know that it's a service that I'm doing. And I want to give them that experience completely, where they feel belonged, where they get to know me, and where we can build that trust, because it's a very two-way relationship. I can explore my artistic side completely with the client when they trust me completely. And now the understanding of energy has become to such a level that I get to know that the other person is actually completely trusting me. And then मेरा मोशन ही बहुत अलग हो जाता है पूरे प्रोसेस में. It makes me very confident, and I know that this is coming from the heart and not from the mind.
Right. True.
Otherwise,
so out of all of this, Veronica, since this is PCK Scene Kya Hai is an all things travel podcast.
I like the name of the podcast, by the way. Yeah.
बहुत सीन खुल रहे हैं आज. तो ट्रैवल का इस सब में एज आई सेड स्टार्टिंग में ही कि जब आप ट्रैवल करते हो तो आप सिर्फ एक्सटर्नली ट्रैवल नहीं करते हो, आप इनवर्ड्स भी ट्रैवल करते हो. आपकी इस प्रोसेस में, इन जर्नीज में, इन लर्निंग्स में, हाउ हैज ट्रैवल प्लेड अ रोल इन दिस?
Every time I travel to a new place, it has visually, देखो बेसिकली हम वी आर सेंसरी बींग्स, राइट? सो कोई भी नया साउंड, कोई भी नई साइट, it brings new information, right? So as an artist, it's very important to refresh your mind, your visuals, the sound, the kind of people you meet. And I totally believe that as you take the journey of life, and if you're learning from life, it opens up different portals of life. It brings like new dimensions to your life. So every travel also does that to me. You get to meet new people, you get to hear so many different stories, visually or subconsciously. So definitely it's bringing its own, you know, changes and the effect that it is supposed to be bringing into your life. And then you have to internalize that also. So my idea of travel is like really slow. I go to a place, I at least stay there like at least for 15 days. Because I can't rush. And you know what, that's the beauty of growing, that I was kind of trying to tell you, that you will understand that everything that is meant for you, it will come to you. So you don't have to rush into things. And you have to like literally give yourself time and the sense of kind of ease, that you know what, wherever I am at this given point of time, I'm exactly at the right place.
I'm supposed
to be here. And that's when you open up a different part of your brain, which seeps in some sort of information, and you start seeing some signs. You start seeing a very different reality of life basically. So for me, एक तो travel हो गया कि ठीक है, physically I am traveling. I like to travel inside my own world as well, and I love that world. And the more I travel there, my outside reality changes so much so. So that saying is there, no, like as within so without. I think I have experimented so much on that. The minute you want to bring some change on your outside world, please start working on yourself. Tap into that part of yours which needs to be shifted. So they say that okay, I want big blessings in my life. To contain those big blessings, you have to expand your container as well. And with travel, physical travel, it also happens that it brings a lot of changes. And then I take a few days after traveling to that particular place and see that what change it has, you know, brought. And certain things are very unconscious and subconscious. They happen automatically without fail every time. And yeah, and that's how I think my style of tattooing, new motives also come. So I sometimes wonder, oh my god, ye kyun aaya hai? Then I'll sit one day and I'll realize, oh my god, you know what, ये बड़ा नेपाली style का दिख रहा है, ये बड़ा Balinese दिख रहा है. So it might be coming from that travel
inspiration. So but out of all of this, like you found your little home in Manali, है ना? Shifu का भी घर है, Shifu का भी घर है. So tell a little about coming down to a place which is Manali, कि when you decided कि okay, this is where I will have my little home. And of course then that, you know, journeying into your art studio and that journeying into a homestay that it is.
So Nancy, 2016, I underwent through a surgery. It was almost like a near-death experience.
Okay.
I don't want to sound very dramatic, but that's the reality of it. So there was a day when my parents actually had called all of my sisters, like, if you really want to see her for the last time, just come visit if you want to. Yeah, and that's when I had to quit my job. So nothing was planned, nothing was done intentionally ki, okay, now I want to quit my job and move to Manali and become a tattoo artist. I was already getting tattoos by that point of time. I was not a tattoo artist. And I went through the surgery, ठीक है, recover हो गया उससे. And then I went to, I was living in Delhi. So I came back to Delhi, but I was jobless. And I didn't tell my parents. So, but my friends who was a tattoo artist, he was planning a trip to Himachal. And I tagged along because I was vela. मेरे पास कुछ है ही नहीं करने के लिए, ठीक है. So I think one thing about me is, I don't question a lot of things. ऐसा नहीं है कि मेरे अंदर जजमेंट नहीं है चीज़ों को ये देखने का कि क्या सही है गलत है, बट आई डोंट जनरली क्वेश्चन अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स. आई फॉलो एंड दैट फॉलोइंग, ओके, डेफिनेटली अगर मेरे पास मुझे कुछ सीखने के लिए होगा तो लाइफ विल ब्रिंग दैट द अपॉर्चुनिटी ऑल्सो अगेन एंड अगेन टू मी. बट आई ट्रस्ट लाइफ टू अ पॉइंट वेयर माई पेरेंट्स गेट लाइक वेरी स्केर्ड ऑल्सो. तो कैसे कहीं भी पहुंच जाती है, कुछ भी मतलब कैसे, मतलब. बट आई हैव लाइक हैड ब्यूटिफुल एक्सपीरियंसेस इन माई लाइफ. आई मेट सम अमेजिंग ह्यूमन बीइंग्स इन माई लाइफ बिकॉज आई ट्रस्ट, and I don't want to change that about me. Despite of the trust, I have met again lessons and experiences. I still like it. That was necessary. But I don't want to change myself. I forgot.
So we were talking about you coming to Manali with your friend. Huh?
So there were a bunch of people and they wanted to open a tattoo studio. They opened a tattoo studio. Like, I don't know, for some reason they liked a shop in Old Manali, and without much of a thought they took one shop. And I was like, oh, I will be the manager of the shop, because I was jobless. And Shifu was that friend's dog.
Oh, okay.
Shifu, we are opening up your story also. but they were like really boys. They were exploring their life. So, and they had money. So they took that decision that they want to run a shop, but their commitment was not very strong with their life. But that gave me everything that I needed in that one point of time. So I got a tattoo studio. I started managing it. I started as a piercer first. And by the end of 2016, the first year of the studio, I started like practicing on fake skins. But I knew the seriousness of this art. That's how I took a course, a professional course with my tattoo artist. And later on, he became my master as well.
Okay.
By the way, his name is Lokesh Verma.
Okay.
And he's India's one of the pioneer tattoo artists. And he's the owner of Devil's Tattoos.
Okay.
So that place changed my life. It became like a second home at one point of time. So I was assisting everybody when I was jobless, just getting my tattoos with my savings and spending money, all of my money on tattoos. And I think I learned a lot from that place, a lot. And I feel very lucky to be in that place actually at that point of time. And I did a course, and by 2017 they left Manali, they left Shifu. I don't know how they left. Actually, it feels like sometimes I sit and I question like, वो सब था कि वो सच में नहीं था. To that point it spooks me. But they were there. They were pretty much real. And they gave me a beautiful direction. The entire breaking away from the tattoo studio was like really painful, not that clean, and it was a little ugly and everything. But I feel very grateful for those people. They gave me the art of tattooing. They gave me a space in a way, but I had to struggle to get out of that place because they made a lease of 5 years. But then I learned other lessons of life. I was very naive. I was very, very naive. So I saw that part of Old Manali as well, because I was the only female who was working in the entire market back then. And I like within my first year, I was like very popular. Everybody knew who Veronica was. The studio was very popular, I think, because of the quality of work that I was providing. So people were jealous as well. Even my own landlord was pretty, I don't know why he was like so jealous. I think he was just jealous because I was a woman and I was working there.
Of course.
So he gave me a very hard time when I wanted to leave the studio. But then it made me a very strong person. Because at one point of time, I always used to think that, you know what, I always need people with me to operate. I can't operate on my own. And I'm talking about when I was like 30. So and I was surprised by myself. And that's what life does. As you keep doing what you're supposed to be doing, you realize that you are very strong. You are stronger than you think most of the times. So don't underestimate yourself. And being a woman, sometimes it's very challenging in a country like ours, but it doesn't make you anything less than anybody else.
क्या दिख रहा है? That is true. Veronica, so then आपने यहाँ पे studio से like you learned there and you started operating it that as well. So then how did you figure out on your home that is in Old Manali कि ये मेरा घर होगा?
So it was the year 2020. I was in Bangalore. I was married back then, and I had already spent like 2.5 years in Bangalore. So I was already in Manali. I started my journey. I became a freelance artist, and then I moved to Bangalore. So that was it. मुझे लगा था मेरी जर्नी मनाली के साथ इतनी खत्म हो चुकी है. But that was a 2.0 that had to come. And Manali has taught me like again and again. I think the relationship with that place is something. Like Ma Hidimba, I always say that it's Ma Hidimba's blessings that has like kept me safe in that place. My landlord that I was just talking about, like he's really popular. Okay. And he has given very shitty times to people. So I think facing him and getting out of that place, I think I realized that later on that, oh, I did something big actually. And people started like really respecting me for that. And he thought that I will leave Manali after that. He literally said it on my face that तू तो मनाली छोड़ के चली जाएगी. And touch wood 9 years and I'm still there in that place.
I don't get it. Why is there so much of gatekeeping to a place?
I don't know. It's such a beautiful place. See, but that's what I think. जब आपका अहंकार किसी भी चीज से and to especially to a place like Manali, you know, वहाँ का जो गार्ड है, वहाँ का गार्ड से वहाँ का देवता है और जो देवी है वो है, उसके अलावा कोई नहीं हो सकता. That's why you see a lot of destruction also happening in these places because you're being disrespectful certain energies. You have to respect those energies. And people who know that fact and who are living with certain dignity and with certain kind of respect, they are really flourishing in that place. A lot of places have that kind of relationship.
I have like in my stint of being at Manali, तो मैं तो उसको अपना सेकंड होम मानती हूँ, जबकि मैं आपके पीरियड से तो बहुत कम वहाँ पे रही हूँ, बट somehow I'm connected and whenever I feel
it's a feeling. मुझे लगता है मनाली is a feeling.
जब मुझे कभी मतलब I feel low in my life and I feel कि okay I need some support, you know, मेरे को मैं कहाँ पे belong फील करूंगी, तो मेरे दिमाग में इमीडिएटली आइडिया आता है कि इफ एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम आई कुड बी देयर तो मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगेगा एंड आई इमेजिन माई सेल्फ देयर एंड आई फील गुड इन द मोमेंट, वो सोच के. सो बट यस आई ऑल्सो नो कि यू नो देयर आर सर्टन कि बिकॉज लाइक यू नो वी आर आउटसाइडर्स, इफ वी गो टू अ प्लेस लाइक दैट, उस जगह को अपना घर फील करना, तो कहीं ना कहीं ये गेट कीपिंग मेरे को फील होती है कि वहाँ पे है कुछ, बिकॉज आप बिजनेसेस में भी होते हुए
कर सकते हो एज अ ह्यूमन बीइंग, बट इफ द प्लेस इज चूजिंग यू कांट हेल्प इट. एंड मुझे लगता है कि मनाली में रहने के लिए Manali has to choose you. I have seen a lot of people coming there with a lot of money, having like these big business plans, and they could not even sustain for a year. And I have seen people who just came to Manali for traveling and they just stayed there, and now like they're spending like a decade there. They have ended up being there for so many years, just living their life happily. That's it. So it's the exchange of that energy that you know, that the intention that you're putting in that place. And I think we all owe big time. If you're living in a place like that, you owe big time. Just being a good human being is good enough. That's it. और मुझे लगता है इन जनरल ऑल्सो लाइफ का सारा फंडा यही है, दैट जस्ट बीइंग अ गुड ह्यूमन बीइंग इज द होल आइडिया. कुछ बहुत बड़ा नहीं करना होता, रॉकेट साइंस नहीं है.
एंड एवरीबॉडी इज फिगरिंग आउट ऑन देयर जर्नी. आई फील
you do eventually.
इंटेंट होना चाहिए.
हाँ, इंटेंट आपकी वही होनी चाहिए. लाइक इवन इन योर स्मॉलेस्ट एक्शंस यू कैन ब्रिंग दैट इंटेंट. And that brings you closer to the source or whatever it is. So talking about the home, yes, I went to Bangalore. My marriage didn't work out. I came back to Manali. I was really low, very depressed. Like I had lost my confidence and everything. I was recovering from a lot of trauma. And I don't know why. I was just like passing by from the market one day and ऐसा नहीं होता, बड़े उसके साथ आप किसी को ऐसे बोल देते हो कि मुझे ना कोई घर बता देना है क्या. मुझे इतनी सी भी उम्मीद नहीं थी कि वो कुछ बोलेंगे. लाइक मैंने पता नहीं क्यों ही बोला. एंड ही वाज लाइक हाँ एक घर है, मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ. वो शाम को ही टुक मी टू दैट प्लेस एंड दैट हाउस वाज लाइक रियली स्पूकी बिकॉज वो पूरे लॉकडाउन में आई थिंक इट वाज शट डाउन एंड इट्स अ ओल्ड वुडन हाउस, राइट. सो इट्स वेरी रस्टिक. तो अगर आप उसको मेंटेन नहीं कर रहे हो तो ना एक तो वो और भी ज़्यादा भूतिया लगने लग जाता है. सो इट वाज लाइक वेरी स्पूकी बट ब्यूटिफुल. एंड दैट हाउस लाइक वो मुझे देखते से मुझे ऐसा लग गया कि यू नो व्हाट, अगर ये किसी ढंग के बंदे के हाथ में होगा, दिस हाउस हैज अ लॉट ऑफ स्कोप. इट्स सो ब्यूटिफुल. एंड समवेयर 2-3 साल पहले से आई हैड दिस टाइनी विजन इन माई हेड दैट आई एम सिटिंग इन अ वुडन बैल्कनी एंड जस्ट डूइंग माई थिंग्स. मुझे सिर्फ इतना दिखता था, घर का अंदर का कुछ नहीं पता था. बस मुझे पता था कि एक वुडन बैल्कनी है जिसमें मैं बैठ के ड्राइंग कर रही हूँ. एंड अनदर थिंग दैट आई हैड वाज एट दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम आई वांटेड अ प्राइवेट टैटू स्टूडियो. I wanted that space for my clients, that my clients should come and they should feel that safety, that security, that hygiene also in a closed space. Sometimes you're tattooing a female, in certain parts of the body that they want to feel safe and and they should get it as an experience. So that's how I kind of manifested that house. And मुझे ना कई लोगों ने मना कर दिया कि इस घर में ना बहुत मेंटेनेंस लगेगा. It will take a lot of energy. You won't be able to do it. A lot of people told me that बहुत परेशान होगी तू. तो मैंने ना एक तरफ से छोड़ दिया था कि यार ठीक है कोई नया घर देख लेते हैं. And then I saw like 5-6 other houses also. But I could not forget about that first option that I saw. I took a friend of mine. She lives in a wooden house. और उसने मुझे एक ही बार कहा कि आप घर लो. We'll figure it out. So you know what? Sometimes really, I like female friendships because of that. They just boost you up like anything. They don't think about, like, they just think that okay, she likes it. You know what? She should get it.
She should get
it. I did that. I took the house and I still work in that house. Like that house is like a work in like it's a project for me. But I love doing it. And the more I put into that house, the house gives back to me.
How does that place has like a reflection of your personality, or do you think you have a reflection of that place's personality?
You know what? You just reminded me of that like so strongly that now I have a reflection of that house also. Later on, I got to know कि वो जो घर के जो owner थे, he was the priest of Manu temple.
अच्छा.
And that house has some beautiful energy. You feel at ease. You feel like you're living in a temple. You feel like you're living in a monastery. That house is so quiet. So the day I was moving into that house, उसकी एक रात पहले ना मुझे ये डर सताने लग गया कि oh my God, I'm moving in all by myself. It's an old wooden house. अगर कुछ गड़बड़ हुई तो क्या होगा? But the day I moved into that house, I slept like a baby. I slept like I haven't slept in like ages in my life. That house has some healing powers because it's a wooden house first of all. So लकड़ी के घरों में already it's a living object, right? So you feel that energy, you feel that aliveness in the house, but there's nothing spooky about it. It's so it's a sacred space. It literally is a sacred space. Whoever has been to that house, they say the same thing. They have almost a similar opinion that you know this house feels like a very safe space.
How many rooms does it have for guests?
For guests, it has 2 rooms as of now.
Okay.
Yeah. And I want to keep it like that. I want to keep it like really for people who are meant to be experiencing that. I don't want to make it too commercial as well because it's my house. It's my first home. You know, लड़कियों के लिए mostly बड़ी tragedy होती है that you are born in your father's home and then you have to go to your husband's home. So hardly there is a home
for yourself.
For yourself. And I'm understanding that having a home for women is such a it's a feeling of empowerment. And recently I met a very wise 60-year-old woman and she gave me अब मेरी नेक्स्ट जो फेज है उसके लिए मुझे ये मेरा नेक्स्ट क्वेस्ट है. शी टोल्ड मी दैट अ विमेन्स हाउस इज लाइक एन आश्रम एंड अ फोर्ट्रेस एट द सेम टाइम. So how you create that balance that okay, this is my territory also.
It's welcoming also, but at the same time, yeah.
Yes.
You need to have the boundary also.
So somewhere I'm really already on that verge when I'm understanding to not overextend myself because I'm a giver and I give way too much. So I'm trying to understand where to draw the line. So that's very beautiful. And see, that's what like life brings those people to you. Like you don't have to go anywhere.
True. Beautiful.
Yeah.
पर वेरोनिका जैसे बहुत सारे लोग हैं, मैं जानती हूँ मेरे इतने सारे फ्रेंड्स हैं जिनका बहुत मन करता है कि हम पहाड़ों में एक अपना ऐसा घर बना लें या होम स्टे. अगर मैं अभी बच्चों की बात करूं तो बिकॉज सबको एक वो एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप इज इन द एयर इज द थिंग. ठीक है, तो व्हाट वुड यू सजेस्ट, व्हाट वुड यू रिकमेंड एज अ वे, बिकॉज सिंस यू लिव्ड फॉर सो लॉन्ग एज अ लोकल बीइंग देयर, तो क्या क्या चैलेंजेस हैं और क्या प्रोसेस भी है?
सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल अंडरस्टैंड दैट वहाँ पे सब कुछ आपको फिंगर टिप्स पे नहीं मिलेगा. ठीक है, you have to create everything by yourself, right? You have to really put in the effort. Everything looks very rosy, very nice on Instagram. It's not all
aesthetic
like
के चक्कर में.
aesthetic के चक्कर में, खूबसूरत सा नाम रखने के चक्कर में बस जगह मत लेना. Understand that again it's a service that you are providing, so you have to have that intent also. And then again everything holds a very bigger responsibility to every industry. So if you are opening a homestay, you hold a certain responsibility to the travel industry, right? So are you doing it because you want to add some value to the entire industry, or you want to gain something like a very selfish need of yours? Is it coming from there, or is it coming from the from the act of service. देखो हर चीज़ का ना बहुत simple है. When you want to give, you will gain also. But in today's time, a lot of people think that okay, I'm going to gain a lot of things. I'm going to gain a lot of popularity. I'm going to gain this dreamy reality. But to create that dream, you have to sacrifice a lot of things. You have to sacrifice your comfort. आपको हर कुछ, मैंने जैसे कहा कि आपको हर कुछ फिंगर टिप्स पे नहीं मिलेगा. बहुत सारी सर्विसेज वहाँ पे अवेलेबल नहीं है. The nature has its own challenges also. You have to be able to be adapting to the situations outside. तो वो आपको बहुत strong भी बनाता है, बहुत resilient भी बनाता है, and it gives you a reality check also. कि बहुत सारे, जैसे अब आप शहर में रहते हो ना, आपकी लाइफ बड़ी कन्वीनियंट हो जाती है, तो आपको ऐसा लगता है कि यू आर डूइंग थिंग्स. वहाँ पे सब कुछ नेचर कर रहा है.
अभी 5 मिनट में यहाँ पे ब्लिंकिट से कुछ भी मंगाया ना, ऐसे यूं आता है. एंड आई रिमेम्बर जब मैं मनाली में थी ना, हम लोग डेली सुबह उठ के वहाँ दुकान पे जाके अपना राशन पानी लेके आ रहे हैं. मैं खुद मैं दूसरे पहाड़ पे जाके राशन पानी लेके आ रही हूँ.
यू हैव टू गेट अट्यून्ड विद द वेदर ऑल्सो. अगर 4 दिन बाद बर्फ गिर रही है तो आपको आज से अपने घर पे लकड़ी का, क्योंकि लाइट
करना शुरू करना
पड़ेगा. आपको आपके लाइट चली गई है तो 3-3, 4-4 दिन तक लाइट नहीं आ रही है.
आपका फोन विद द लोकल्स, अडैप्ट, लर्न फ्रॉम देम कि वो क्या करते हैं, वो किस तरीके से इसको टैकल करते हैं. यू हैव टू बी वेल इक्विप्ड with your things beforehand. Do you have any help also with you at the place?
I do. Now I have like one cook and one full-time help, and yeah, I feel very grateful to those 2 people. Right now I'm not there. Like it's been almost 3 months I'm not there, but they are taking care of the house very well. Yeah.
तो ये मतलब this is like seasonal for you. How do you operate winter timings or winter season or something?
So right now also there are guests at home.
Achha, okay.
So currently I've given the entire home. So this couple, like they are like really nice, very newly wedded couple. They take care of the house very nicely. So eventually they want to move to the mountains. And they want to take the taste of, and especially they come in the months of winters because I want to understand the challenges of winters.
Wow.
So this is their second year in the row.
So if somebody is planning to maybe get into this,
do that.
But
slowly, and I think go in the adverse times. I won't suggest going in the rainy season because the road condition is very nice, but go in the winters. That's the harshest time. I think it can get really harsh. So just go in the winters. See if you can survive it, because in summers it's very nice, and a lot of people go there in summers and they make plans, and by the monsoon their plan is like gone. They also
washed away with the
they
rain.
Also get washed away with the rain. Sorry, that's a mean thing to say, but yeah, that's unrealistic planning. Yeah.
तो फिर अभी
and then don't get influenced by every other influencer also, please. Yeah. Go check for yourself. Like कुछ चीजें ना,
is it a money making business? If we are supposed to say, like,
I think it depends upon the person. It can be. You have to be very smart. You have to like make your plans way ahead, because there are these windows where you can make a lot of money, and then there can be windows where you don't make a lot of money, and there can be seasons like where you don't make at all, because again nature has its own its own command also. Like last year when this flood happened, right? I think there was no commutation between the rest of the world and Manali for at least 3 months. So everybody was suffering. So you have to be okay with those times also. Otherwise, yeah, you can plan.
चीजें मतलब you have to accept कि
you have to accept it, and you have to consider it before planning your thing. That you can't complain कि अरे यार ये क्या हो गया. It is going to be there.
True.
And with the kind of construction that we are doing, because we are only doing it, it's our doing. Nature is not doing anything. It's bringing out the balance. और वो market का भी यही है. I think the market is also like, people say that it's saturating. I've never felt it. You know what? It's very easy to just talk about things and to bring in changes also. मतलब हर इंडस्ट्री का मुझे लगता है ना कि एक सैचुरेशन आता है, and then you have to reinvent it. So what are you doing to reinvent it?
Maybe I feel कि जैसे होम स्टेज वाला ही एक लगा लो, if we are talking about this, तो कहीं ना कहीं एक पर्सनलाइजेशन खत्म होती जा रही है. But once you're trying to
Everybody's
saturate,
kind of working on the same model. Nobody has their personal touch. So that's where I feel that you have to make it more experiential, right? वो हडिम्बा टेम्पल वही है, वो वशिष्ठ का कुंड वही है, वो लोगों ने 10 बार देख लिया है. What new are you bringing to the table? So that's why we started doing a lot of like small fests, art मेला types, day मेला types, and I think मुझे लगता है इन सब चीजों का बहुत scope है मनाली में. So yeah, if you're ready to
community living, community gathering,
so community gatherings, all these healing modalities, I think we have not even explored that much, like as much as Dharamshala has explored, Manali has not explored, and it has just started, and I see a very great future. So a lot of my friends, they are bringing all these things to the table, and those are the people who think about the problem and they bring the solution. So don't become that part of that crowd just बात कर रहे हैं just to have a conversation, because पहाड़ों में ज़्यादा कुछ करने के लिए नहीं है, honestly. So
slow life में चाय लेके बैठे complaining, ranting,
बातें करे जा रहे हो. ठीक है, प्रॉब्लम है, बट प्रॉब्लम का सोल्यूशन भी लेकर आओ. एंड वी आर द पीपल, वी आर वर्किंग देयर, राइट? इट्स इन आवर हैंड्स.
So you have a little community of yours. I'm very sure, like you, there are other people also. You must have friends वहाँ पे.
It
together
is.
You guys must be moving to place.
It is, and again, like I think God brings like beautiful people into my life, because we have been working on that part where we want to bring in this sense of community more and more. So I keep on meeting new people. I keep on adding new people into that bouquet of my life.
So Veronica, now that we have spoken, and यहाँ से बैठ के एक आपने drawing, जो mental drawing दी है of the place that you know that you call your home, इसको अब अगर कोई guest experience करेगा, so what do you think is that experience like for the guest? What do you try to curate it like for them? एक तो इतना exclusive है, with like you're saying कि commercial नहीं है, सिर्फ 2 rooms हैं, तो exclusivity है, तो what is the thought behind it for you to have them that experience?
So मतलब कोई भी जगह जहाँ पे आप रहोगे, it becomes your reflection, right? And again, it's a relationship. The more you will give it to the place will give it back to you. Whatever you are giving, आप उसको जो भी energy दे रहे हो, वो आपको वही energy आपको reflect back करेगी. So that home has given me like really calm, quiet experiences, a space to just be also, and that house has seen like the worst phases of my life also, the best phases of my life. That home has seen me rebuilding myself completely. So I think it's a very beautiful relationship that me and that home share. That home has seen me becoming a woman, actually. That home has made me a woman. And that's what people experience there. They come, they feel at ease, they feel very peaceful. So Nancy, there were like certain phases of my life where I really wanted a home, where I really wanted that place where I can just go back and be and fall back. And I didn't have those places, or you know, because my journey was the way it was. So this intention, I always had this intention that I want to create a space for people who are like little outcasted, who are like alienated, and everybody should feel belong there. Everybody should feel that, oh, they are home, and that's what they feel, a true home. And for a lot of people, it's just a feeling. Why it is a feeling? Because we think that a home is a place where you're born or where your parents are, but it truly is a feeling where you're completely seen, understood, and just be whoever you are. You don't have to act, you don't have to perform. So I think that's what Veronica's art home is all about. You don't have to perform. You can just be and be your like ugliest self, and you are still accepted and loved for who you are.
So is there any abhi jaise kya hota hai ki a lot of homestay owners, they kind of curate some experiences for the guests that come in. So is there any such intentional experience that you curate for your guests, or you would like to curate for your guests?
Yeah, so a lot of cooking we do together. A lot of like making of art is obviously a huge part of the homestay. Slowly, it's gonna come into fruition. I 100% know and sure about it. So since past couple of years, living in Manali has brought me to that point where I want to bring tattooing and travel together.
Okay.
And I want to create these very personal one-on-one experiences where one can come, stay with me, experience a very slow living in the mountains, relax completely, come to your true energy, cleanse yourself energetically, mentally, emotionally, and then get a tattoo done. So these are going to be like a tattoo retreat, let's say. Where they can come, experience the mountain life, just be, and within those 1 or 2 days of their staying, it's going to be like a consultation also, where I can understand the person's energy, where they're coming from, and where I can create something like really personal for them.
That
from
would be so
that
nice, like for
understanding.
जैसे अभी हमने बात की थी ना कि the art, you should know the artist. For a person who's going to get a
Yes.
tattoo, they should know the artist. The artist needs to know you. So I think this will give people a very nice,
Very personal
platform
experience, yes.
and थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा time to think through stuff and connect.
So, Nancy, with my own journey, what I realized is that the tattoo is a sacred ritual. The way the tribes have been practicing it, that is only the correct way of practicing tattoos,
Okay.
actually.
Okay.
And then people can have their own way of practicing it. There's nothing wrong or right in that. There's no harm as well, as long as you're not harming, you're not doing it just to make money also. There's a very, very huge difference between doing it as a service. So people go through a big initiation process after getting a tattoo done. It's just not an imprint on your body. It is actually an imprint on your soul also. So once I'm understanding it to that deeper level, and it's never going to stop, I know that for sure, I'm realizing that everybody deserves to be going through that experience, where they should know their artist very well, because you're surrendering your body to somebody else, right? And
like if we see
and
it
it's a huge
externally, तो बड़ा commercial लगता है सब कुछ ना. And you will never think, and like there are tattoo artists यहाँ पे, तो अगर आप इन शहरों में भी तो अगर बात
And there are
करो ना,
good artists also,
हाँ,
amazing
of course
artists.
They must be good, they must be great, but for some you don't see कि once you get commercialized ना, you don't see कि वो artist अपने इसमें इतना thought process लगा रहे हैं to, हो सकता है वो अपने लिए सोचता हो कि कि टैटू का वैल्यू क्या है, इसके पीछे की डेप्थ क्या है, बट वंस यू स्टार्ट डीलिंग विद क्लाइंट्स यू टेंड टू काइंड ऑफ जस्ट मेक इट कमर्शियल एंड ऊपर से करते हो, आप सरफेस लेवल पे टच करते हो. बट इफ यू आर इफ यू आर थिंकिंग एंड यू पुटिंग थॉट कि maybe we can create a retreat like that will help and aid this process better for your satisfaction also and for your client also to have an experience. तो मेरे को तो लगता है कि I think you must be like very few people जो इतना सोच रहे हैं इस चीज़ को, and commercial side से जितना हो सके उतना थोड़ा सा इसको प्योर रखने का कोशिश कर रहे हैं.
There are a lot of artists like that, those who think that on that level and those depth, and I have been given that opportunity also, Nancy. So why will I not make the most of it? Right? I have that. Somebody might have a full-fledged family that they have to feed. I don't have it. So that is an kind of added advantage to me, right? Where I can take a lot of risks with my life. So I will definitely make the most of it, and I will not stop. And this has been into my awareness, and I will bring it into life. I know that for sure, because imagine you're not surrendering only your body to me, you're surrendering your soul also. So your soul has to prepare for that, right? The wear and tear that you are going through in a daily basis life, that has to be like removed, right? It's like a sacred process. So your body has to prepare for that. Your mind has to be in that correct state of mind, that you are receiving something very sacred on your body. It's not just like, oh, you come, you get a cool tattoo and you just get out of the tattoo and give me a nice review. No. I will make sure that this life-changing process feels like a life-changing process. So yes, because you deserve it. Because you deserve it.
How beautiful is this, and how much I love the fact कि मैंने अभी तक कोई टैटू नहीं कराया है, एंड मे बी जो मेरी सारी इनहिबिशंस थी ना कि इसके अराउंड में कि विल आई स्टिक टू इट, डू आई गेट अ थॉट क्लैरिटी और नॉट, एंड मे बी लाइक कि उसका जो पर्पस है, will I be even able to enjoy the whole process of getting that? I think after this conversation I will. इसलिए शायद मैंने अभी तक नहीं करा था.
That's why you are a tattoo virgin.
Exactly,
yes.
exactly.
You're gonna get the best of it maybe.
Exactly. और जो ये retreat होगी ना, tattoo retreat, I will be the one on it. हम करेंगे बढ़िया.
I will be happy if you can be the first one to like initiate it.
Wow.
Maybe.
Wow. That would be so great. मेरे को सोच के इतना मजा आ रहा है मनाली के जंगलों में बैठ के एकदम.
Yeah, I want to make it like a full retreat. Go out. We'll tattoo in the jungles. We'll make it like a small nice ritual. Do like make an offering, and then do it.
That's going to be beautiful.
Yeah.
And now that you have envisioned it, so I'm very sure it will come to reality. Now that we both are discussing it, करेंगे तो कितना मजा आएगा.
It will because you know what, whatever I had envisioned till date in my life, it has come to kind of life in some or the other way. Like उसका timeline change हो सकता है because God has its own plan, but it will happen, and everything that is good for you. ऐसा नहीं है because God really knows what is the best for you. So कई बार ऐसा होता है ना कि oh my God, I'm like मेरी manifestation काम क्यों नहीं कर रही है. So when something does not work also, it works for you in a very different way. It is still working for you. It is still working for you. It is still working for you at the background. Yeah. So that level of faith and surrender you have to have.
You know, Veronica, I feel so lucky कि मैं इस टाइम पे मतलब वॉट एवर इज हैपनिंग कि दिस वॉज नेवर इवन इन माई प्लान कि हम लोग कोई मैं कभी पॉडकास्ट करूँगी. उस टाइम पे तो जब स्टार्ट किया तो मुझे पता भी नहीं था पॉडकास्ट होता क्या है. बट इफ दिस इज गिविंग मी अ प्लेटफॉर्म टू बेसिकली मीट पीपल एंड पिक ऑन देयर ब्रेन्स, एंड मैं वो बातें करती हूँ जो शायद मेरी ही कॉलिंग है, मेरे ही डाउट्स है वहाँ पे. तो आई थिंक ऑल दिस एज वी आर सेइंग इज प्लानिंग आउट एंड इट्स कमिंग टुगेदर फॉर एवरीवन. For me, I feel it कि मेरे लिए तो it's coming.
I'm a reflection of you, and you are a reflection of me. So you're talking to yourself.
Wow.
And, yeah.
मैं वैसे भी कुछ
and every interaction and मैं अपनी favorite हूँ. वो भी उतना ही सच है.
But होना भी चाहिए ना. I feel
every person, every human being is a reflection of you. And the moment you'll shift your awareness to that thought, things will become very easy. There's no conflict. You are having a conflict with yourself.
Is there anything else that you would like people to know about anything, like you know, maybe like a parting message to the audience ki tattooing ke upar ya fir aapke homestay ya experience and just spirituality in general life that you would like to tell people?
Yeah, I don't know. I think just have faith in anything and everything that you do. Follow your heart. We all have that voice inside of us, I think. And follow that little tiny voice. Don't shut it down just because the outside world is too loud. Give yourself time to even figure it out, like you have that voice. Sometimes we don't even know that there is a voice, and we keep avoiding it for the longest time until and unless that becomes a scream. So maybe don't reach to that point where it starts screaming. And be gentle with yourself. Be very, very, very gentle and very loving to yourself. You are the God's own child. And don't become a narcissistic person in that.
But treat yourself
very kindly. Very kindly. The moment you start treating yourself with kind and love, the world is already a reflection. So yes, and try to become a good human being. That's it. That's what we are here for. And as Baba Ramdas says that we are all walking each other home. So we are really walking each other home. And yeah, just be grateful. Just be grateful for this experience. It's a beautiful spiritual journey in this human body that we are having. And it's magnificent. They say that you are a peck of the dust, but you are the entire universe in the motion as well.
That's beautifully put, beautifully concluded. Veronica, I think this episode is so special क्योंकि ये हमारी जो initial plans है ना कि हम destinations के बारे में बताएंगे, इन सब के बारे में बताएंगे. Never did I even think of कि हम कोई internal journey के बारे में भी बात कर सकते हैं.
That's the most important journey.
Imagine. जब मैंने travel podcast के बारे में सोचा, मैंने ये नहीं सोचा कि ये होगा. But this is how just we were figuring out. homestay से बात आई and homestay से आपका नाम ऊपर आया, जबकि homestays was just like it's a part of the conversation that we had, but I think it was more of a journey that was inwards, and this has become a very
beautifully destined. Like I got a message from you the day I reached Gurgaon, like the very next day, And I was like, maybe she knows that.
I did not. I thought कि आप मनाली में हो और मेरे को कोऑर्डिनेट करना पड़ेगा अभी कि आप यहाँ पे आओगे या हम वहाँ पे जाएंगे. थोड़ा सा मेरे को डिसअपॉइंटमेंट दिया. मैंने कहा यार हम चले ही जाते हैं, हमें मनाली की ट्रिप लगती है, मेरी ट्रिप.
Yeah, but see that's what the miracle of universe is. Everything it brings everything together.
But I think it was a great episode.
Thank
And
you.
it is very unique for us also and for the audience also ki we talked about stuff that really is an eye opener that exists, but we still kind of just do not address those things ki wo hain, wo realities hain. So I hope everyone you enjoyed this episode as much as we did. अभी हमारी बातें खत्म नहीं हुई हैं, हम तो और लंबी बातें कर सकते हैं. So but yeah, do let us know how did you find it. That's Veronica. If you are looking for a tattoo artist, if you're looking for an art facilitator, as Veronica said that she is going to be extending a lot of services that are in plan that we have just discussed, which you can get to know from her page, Instagram page that we will insert. कर लो connect, you will like it. I'm sure आपको पसंद आएगा. It's a comfort zone. If I say कि you know, if अगर आप इनका page देखो, इनके homestay का भी page देखो, so that's how I am connected to her. So I hope आपको अच्छा लगा, and you know the drill. Like, share, subscribe, whatever it is, comment down. So this is all on Scene क्या है with Veronica. It's a wrap. Bye bye Veronica. Bye कर दो सबको.
Thank you for this opportunity, Nancy. Scene क्या है, बहुत बढ़िया scene है. I really loved it. Thank you so much for
we're trying something.
Just try. That's what we are here for. And yeah, love you.
Love you too, and love you. Shifu has been such a cooperative little guest that we have. तो शिफू बाय कर देता है यार. चलो कोई बात नहीं, इसको हम इंसर्ट कर देंगे बीच में मीम वाला. ठीक है, चलो. ऑलराइट, बाय गाइस, इट्स अ रैप. थैंक यू सो मच.
Thank you.